I was gone for a minute, but I'm back now. Don't skip! And now that I've got your attention, let's get to the video. It's your boy, Logical Lamont. Let's get it. I've been so excited to get to this video because I think that it's just such crucial information. And I think this video is especially important for teens, late teens, people in their early 20s. But I also think that anybody who's looking to travel anytime soon can gain something from this video. So without further ado, I want to get to 3 points in this video. Number 1, purpose, interest, and preparation, baby. Nobody talks about these. As soon as I started to realize it and take a trip and actually try and start putting this philosophy into play, it changed my entire trip. This is crucial. So what do these mean? Of course, for purpose, why are you going? What is your reason for going? How can you make the most out of it? Are you somebody that's just trying to get out there and explore the world? Are you somebody that just got dragged into this trip? Are you somebody that's just trying to get out there and do it what everybody else is doing? The Instagram person that you see on Instagram all the time, or the person on YouTube? Are you trying to create something? Are you a YouTuber? You have to search deep within your soul to find your reason for going through this trip, even if it's not your choice. Finding that reason is something that is really difficult, which is why it gets overlooked, because nobody wants to put in the time and energy that it takes to find this purpose, this reason. A lot of people don't reach the top of Maslow's hierarchy of needs just because self-esteem is something that takes a lot of gut and a lot of courage and a lot of things that accumulate to what we perceive the best human experience to be. It doesn't come easy. There are all kinds of things that you can do to try and figure these things out. You could break down, make lists. Everybody has completely different perspectives, but the point of this video is to just get you thinking sort of in the right direction, to get you to become aware of certain things, find your purpose for the trip. One thing that's really gonna help you with that are your interests. What are your interests? What are you interested in? What are you things that you find appealing, things that get you going, things that make you happy and excited, things that in your life you've started to notice are the things that kind of get you going naturally, like in the most natural sense. Like sometimes we don't end up going to the gym just because we feel, terrible. And then another day we might end up going to the gym without even realizing it and having the time of our life. What is the difference between those two? Like, how did that happen? Do I have any control over that? I think that your interests and going after those things that really drive you in one of the most fundamental ways, the most natural occurrences without any type of resistance, come from that sense of passion, that sense of interest. So when I was in New York, something that I've been wanting to get into for a really long time was MMA, mixed martial art. Just to dive into that community as it is now, to find out as much as I can about the history of MMA, something that just shifts my gears and I'm just ready to go at it. I set an intention to try and go to any martial art gym that I could find when I was out there, and I kind of had that be the core of my trip. Like, that was the thing I was there in New York City to do. Like, I want to explore these mixed martial arts gyms. I want to be exercising and gaining as much knowledge from these people to learn and grow. And it's something that sort of ran itself. Like, if you have an intention out there, you know that this is something that you want to be doing, you're going to figure out ways to do it. And then everything else outside of that, you can fill up with spontaneous things, such as like going out to eat or doing some of the tourist things or anything else that you might find of interest. And you do this like on a list of priority, like what are you the most interested in? Put that as the core, and then the next most interesting thing, try and find time to do that, just kind of do what you can. And I realized that like a lot of the people that I've traveled with, the core of their trip seems to be like going out to eat. When I end up going to those places and traveling for food, I feel terrible on my trips. I'm almost hyper aware of the crap that is being put in my body. Even though it might be good, it does not make me want to walk around all day and explore. So are the interests that you have aligning with the interest of whoever you might be traveling with? That's something that you have to consider. If they're not, I would try my best to make space to do the things that you want to do. And then with the extra time, try and sync up your your trips with the people that you want to spend your time with, because that's still important as well. And the only way to do all of this is if you have some sense of preparation. Like I said, with the intention that I had with trying these different mixed martial arts gyms, I looked in New York City and I was trying to find, you know, different gyms and how much they cost and how far they were from me and this and that. The act of maybe setting this up is already getting you excited and starting to get the flow that you want to get out of this trip. Like, you want to enter a state of flow and just have it be the most natural sense of exploration in your journey. But just having an intention with these things and being mindful and aware about these things can be a major game changer if you're not already enjoying yourself on your traveling journeys. And this is something that can also be applied to everyday life. Like me, I just moved to Orlando, so I'm carrying these philosophies with me as I try and find a good routine here in Orlando. Or wherever you already are. If you're finding it difficult to find yourself, you know, wherever you are, then think about these things and see how you can apply them and see if it feels good when you make one small change and how much of an impact that these awarenesses are now having. Sorry for the bad lighting. My ring light just broke. Here's just to get the video out, get the information out there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it's helpful for you. Like I said, I just moved to Orlando, so I'm planning on sharing a little bit about that. Anybody who's planning to move or thinking about moving or something like that, I feel like we'll have a good time watching that video as well. So originally for this video, I really wanted to share my experience of me going to New York and kind of like make a vlog out of it. But then the algorithm would be like, yo, who do you think you are? What are you doing talking about yourself? And then I would be like, relatability? I mean, there were like whole episodes of experiences when I was in New York. My return flight got canceled and I had to spend over 24 hours at the airport just trying to survive. But it doesn't really work for this video, so I'm just gonna let this video be what it is. And then maybe in the future, I can kind of like find better ways to fit those experiences into these videos that kind of fit what I think the algorithm wants. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section and turn that notification bell on. Subscribe to your boy, Logical Lamont. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah.